Hi there, good evening. Another week has gone by. How is everybody? Anybody want to share some stories of your week? And how you doing? Francine, welcome back. I hope your time, was it a concert? Well, Marianne, I'm getting much better. I still have slumps of energy. Seeing healers and osteopaths that are helping to correct that. So life is always a challenge of get up, fall down, get up. Oh my goodness, it's so important to have an inner, hi Julie, hi Verby, Stefan, I know, Marianne, Denise, I've started back to work after my head injury. Well done, just a couple of hours a day. I'm glad to hear it. And my leg actually feels almost normal. So I have to get back to walking more than just up and down my house. But yeah, my body's saying, please, please. Well, my news this week, thank you, Verby, is I got a new car. And I meant to put up some photos and I forgot. It's a little Fiat 500. Hi, Karen. Welcome. And it's ginger art green, or like it's bluish green. And I haven't heard that yet, Stefan. The new Beatles single. How is it? Is it good? My little car is not only economical, it's ecological, and doesn't have a lot of negative emissions, so that I can get into London without having to pay any road tax. Quite an incentive, but quite an experience of being in a little car. But I really think that's something I have to do for the world, really, for caring for the world. So it is a happy car. That's true, Julie. And a lot of people are staring at it in England. It might be because they're not used to that color. But a friend of mine who lives down in Gloucestershire keeps sending me pictures of noticing that pale green. It's really fun. And it makes me feel back in the 60s when I used to wear bell bottoms and was a hippie. Or maybe a bohemian. Maybe that's it. But the main thing is that it makes not only me happy, but it makes the people looking at it, they keep smiling. And yeah, and the salesperson, I don't think he ever met someone from the 60s. So we had a really good laugh. And he sort of went, when I said, oh, I'm going to paint flowers on it, he goes, oh, don't do that. You're going to depreciate the value of the car. Get decals. So I went on Amazon. They have lots of different decals, so you can make happy cars. I really need to put up a picture. Francine's car is as small as a Fiat 500, but it is a Nissan Micra. What color is it? So, well, I have to say the elephant in the room is actually this world conflict that's going on. But before we go there, Verby says that it reminded her of her last night's dream. I was looking at cars with my dad in a fair or some kind. I wanted to buy myself a little black car that only cost 16 euros. I was wondering what's wrong with it because it was so cheap. And Francine says her car is gray. There's some lovely colors of gray in cars, I have to say. I was in my previous car. I got it at one particular dealership for the last few times. And it was like, oh, I don't know. I don't think I saw a Nissan Micra. Anyway, I was driving back home and passing another dealership, and there was this pale green little car. And I thought, okay, I'm going to go in and just check it out. And of course, my kids are all like, Mom's doing it again. You promised that you would have us go with you. Well, I didn't. But they're very happy. And Alice and I drove to London in it on Sunday for Lenny's 5th birthday. So Stefan says that the Beatles song is lovely, very emotional and typical Beatles, sort of Abbey Road-like, and he loves it. And Verpi says, I have only heard the new Beatles song once, and it sounded like the Beatles. Jenny says, it's very well done. And Tim, hi, welcome. Nice to see you. So, the elephant in the room, what I think is really important for us to focus on is how no matter how difficult the world situation is, we have to constantly go to the bigger process of what's going on in your soul realm. Very important. Because many moons ago, when the Floyd were playing concerts on July 4th, Madison Square Garden, I took the manuscript for my Sufi teacher to the president of the Jungian Society in New York City. He isn't alive anymore, but wonderful man. I mention it in my book, the time I met him. But he said that during World War II, it was incredibly important that every day he would look at a flower. And every day he would look at the sun. And even the rain, he would seek the beauty of what's ever around. Otherwise, it depletes your energy if you identify too much with the negative side of war. And he made it through, and he continued teaching people, inspiring people to touch the beauty within. And he certainly inspired me as to the importance of it. Even if you have your own internal war, thank you, Stefan, I would really appreciate that. If you have an internal war or a depression or any of those things, beauty's going to help you. It's going to heal you. It's because actually, from what I feel and have experienced, is that there's a higher energy of light coming on this planet. And it's like the lotus coming out of the mud. You have to remember the lotus is coming up to rain the next level of beauty on this planet. And that's why in this session, we'll do our meditations and our focus on world peace, on love, on unity with nature, on kindness, goodness, all the wonderful things that make who we are wonderful. Good evening, Angela. Welcome. So we're talking for all those who have come later. I want to focus tonight on what is wonderful about living. And if any of you have any ideas to share, please do that, and because I want us to work more together, particularly tonight when we can create peace and unity together to counter the negativity that's flying around right now. If you want to put in a color or a healing color that we can focus on, put out some suggestions. Welcome, Donald. I hope you're okay. Well, Francine, Stefan maybe could send you the link as well. Or when Stefan sends it to me, I'll send it to you. Welcome, Veronica. How are you? Okay. Does anyone want a healing tonight? Or shall we just do it? You're tired. I bet. Being a mom with little kids is quite challenging. Karen says sometimes riding around on this planet can be like a roller coaster. Francine asks, a healing color would be fine. Gerard has to go back to the hospital tomorrow. Francine, is that just a checkup? Or is there something more that we need to know? Donald would like a healing. I better get a pen. Okay, so amen, sister friend. Healing spring green and protective amethyst purple. Sounds like the ticket, my girl. So we've got Donald, and Verpy. Thank you, Stephen. Let me see. Angela wants, so we got amethyst, green, pink. I think that really, and I've got a few other ideas that have come to me for group healing. Francine, can you tell us more about how Gerard is, actually? Okay. I think what I'll do is we'll work on a group meditation that will zoom in on our wonderful friends as well. I'm going to put Gerard on there. All right. I want to focus more on the meditation because I think that it's something on a global level. Okay, Donald, I'll do that after the session. So Gerard was in the hospital for his heart. That's okay, but he has for weeks pain in his hip and stomach. Okay, shall we focus on going into meditation now? I want to put forth spring green first. And as you know, let's not do much more texting, okay? I want you to focus on being together in this meditative space. So let's first close our eyes and be in a comfortable position, whether you have to lie down or sit down. But let's pay attention to our breath. And we're going to breathe in for the count of 4, hold it for 3, and release for 6. So close your eyes and breathe in for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now open your eyes and focus on the green. And on the in-breath, take the color within and hold it. And then as you release it, send it out and radiate all around your room. So breathe in the green. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. While you're holding it, send it throughout your body and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in the green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, cleaning your body, nurturing, aliving, stimulating, healing, and release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focus on the green. Bring it in and release any blockages, any tension. Look throughout your body, starting from your crown. Feel your head, relax your muscles, fill your entire brain with the green and pink with a smile as you come down through your ears, your eyes relaxing, and your jaw, and feel the green radiating within and without, and come to your neck, your thyroid, your glandular, that run through your whole body, Take the green to your shoulders and your arms, down through your fingers. See the green radiating out. Move your hands like streams of healing green. Take those hands and place them somewhere on your body that you feel is calling to be healed or loved. And breathe in and place the color there. And hold it there for a while. And place pink. And lots of roses in that area. Come back through your fingers and your wrists, up your arm, past your elbows, up to your shoulders once again with this spring green. And shake your hands so you release the energy that you might have collected. Send it out. And come back to your rib cage, your lungs, your kidneys and pancreas and gallbladder, upper stomach, your spleen. Come to your liver and your intestines and fill them with spring green and love. Come to your bladder and your genitals. Your thighs, going down to your knees. To your ankles and your feet. And take the spring green out into Mother Earth. And feel the oneness with nature. Imagine you're walking amongst trees in the woods on a spring day. Little flowers appearing before you. Daffodils or bluebells or little snowdrops and crocuses. Daisies. And see yourself coming to a field of green, most beautiful green. And lie down and feel the healing of the green and Mother Earth's love on your back. And feel the sun warming your body. And relax. Relax. And hear your breathing, gentle breathing. And feel the light of the crystal rainbow streaming from the sky throughout your body. Sparkles of rainbows. Relax. And see yourself lying in a bubble of amethyst, safe and warm, protected. And within the bubble is the crystal rainbow colors. Rejuvenating every cell. Now come together in the group with us, all of us together in this amethyst bubble of crystal rainbow light. And let's put Donald in the center. Excuse me. And send the crystal rainbow lights to him, to every cell. And send the spring green and sapphire blue to his nervous system, from his head, going down his body, beyond his feet. Let's all come close to his body and hold your hands up. We make a circle of hands. And imagine from the center of your hand is sapphire blue. And cover him with pink roses. And from your heart, send love out through the middle of your hands. And let's make a bubble of love around him. And Donald, may you be well. So now let's step back into our circle within our amethyst bubble. And visualize the sign of the cross in a light, a circle of light around Donald, with a blessing to be well. envisage you washing your hands in a silver bowl of crystal water from your elbows down, and stand within a waterfall of rainbow crystal light, cleansing you, restoring every cell in your body. And come back to our group circle within the amethyst bubble of crystal rainbow light. And Verbi, can you come to the center and lie down on the table? So let's imagine rose pink radiating down through the top of her head, through her entire body. And Verbi, place one hand on your heart and one hand on your woman organs, your uterus. And let's imagine a bowl of rainbow light coming to her heart and to her uterus, full of light and healing. And surround her entire body in an orb of yellow sunlight, and see it, little orbs of sunlight entering into every cell of her body, restoring and uplifting. And surround her in a bubble of spring green. And let's do the sign of the cross and a circle of light surrounding her, protecting. May each of us wash our hands in the silver bowl of crystal light. Once again, step into the waterfall of crystal rainbows, clearing anything that you might have absorbed, and release. Come back to the group, and let's place Jared on the healing table. And create another bubble of amethyst around him. And visualize that he puts one hand on his heart and one hand on his intestines. And visualize the spring green, cleansing, nurturing. Change it to sapphire blue, strengthening, calming, and place rose pink in his heart and amethyst in his intestines. And envisage a waterfall of rainbows touching his whole body. Enlightening every cell. And put the color of sunlight within his amethyst bubble. And do the sign of the cross and a circle of light, protecting, supporting. Now let's step back into our own amethyst bubble, full of crystal rainbow light. Once again, wash your hands in the silver bowl of crystal water. And stand under the crystal rainbow waterfall, cleansing, purifying, restoring health and vitality. And come back with your eyes closed to the room where you live. And take this crystal rainbow of light and fill your room, your home, your family, your neighbor, your friends, with the spring green and the crystal rainbow of light. And spread it out over your country. And slowly spread it out further to the countries next to yours. And send it to the Middle East, invoking peace and love and harmony. And spread it further until you surround the whole world. Surround the earth with this amethyst bubble and fill it with the crystal rainbow of light, of love, of peace, harmony, and unity in diversity. And send love and peace to all the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the water, the sky, the dolphins, the whales, all the birds, and the mountains. Be silent in the peace. And hear the angels' choir coming down, who are with us all the time singing. Feel their vibrations of harmony. Feel the eternal peace of the universe. We are one. And slowly, slowly, slowly return across the ocean, across the lands, back to your country, your town, your village, your home, back to your living room. Return to the amethyst bubble where you sit, where you lie. And place a crystal of rainbow into your heart. And place your hands on top of your heart. And feel the love, the pink, and the crystal rainbow. And know it's there all the time. The ultimate peace of your soul. And repeat the words, I love myself. I love my soul purpose. I love humanity. May peace, love, and harmony be with us all forever. And slowly in your time, wiggle your toes and your fingers and feel yourself in your room. And open your eyes when you're ready and return to the stream. Thank you, everybody. You're welcome, Donald. Thank you, Stefan and Denise and Marianne and Francine and Verby and everybody else. Thank you for coming. Remember, I've probably never said this before, but after you do this meditation, please have a glass of water. Or two. You'd be so kind. You're welcome, Karen. Thank you for coming. So make sure you drink plenty of water. I'm going to say good night and wish you a really great week. Remember to find a flower as often as possible. I have to get back to posting flowers every day. Donald, I would be happy to do that. My pleasure, Marianne. I really love being here and working together with you. So, I'm going to say good night and be well. You're welcome, Verby. Thank you. Thank you, girls.